responsibilities. Testing roles and responsibilities. Before going to this, I need to give some questions here that these are some interview questions. Think like it, these are some interview questions. Sure, they will ask, explain tester roles and responsibilities. Second one, explain tester day-to-day activities. Third one, explain tester job role in projects. Fourth one, as a tester, what are the things you done in project? You done in project. Don't think these are four interview questions. Okay, don't think these are four interview questions. This is one interview question asked in a four different ways. Got it? One interview
Yes,
question
sir.
only. This will be asked in different ways. Okay. So this is one interview question only. They will be asked in the different ways. See, interview questions: explain tester roles, responsibility, tester day-to-day activities as a responsibilities. Job role means that is also roles and responsibility. What are the changes you done in projects means tester. What are things you done is you have to say roles and responsibilities. So in interview, some people might ask, because suppose you have attended for 2 or 3 interviews. In the first interview, they have asked what are the roles and responsibility means. You know roles and responsibility, quickly you will answer. In the next interview, they will come up with a question called test the day-to-day activities. You will get confused. What day-to-day activities? What I have to say? You already know the answer, that is roles and responsibility. The same answer here also you have to say for the same, because questions are different, but the answers are same. Means that we'll have to give. You have to say about roles and responsibilities. It is clear.
Yes, sir.
Here I will
Yes,
write
sir.
some one note point here. Um, Here questions looks different, but answers answer to the questions, so to the all questions are same. Is all questions is same. You got it right? All questions is same.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's deep dive. Now let me go here. Okay. This is my resting roles and responsibilities. Oh, sorry. I need to explain. I don't have that slide here. Uh, Let me come up with a new slide here. So some okay. Here I missed one slide. Let me write here with it. So here, coming to the testing roles and responsibilities. Testing roles and responsibilities. First, if you are going with 0 to 4 years experience, suppose you are going with 0 to 4 years of experience. Okay, if you are going with 0 to 4 years of experience, you will called as your role will be software test engineer, simply called as STE. And for this one, for you people will have 0 to 4 years experience. You need 0 to 4 years experience. People will have the senior software test engineer role. Got it? Who will have this one? The next one is same thing. Same thing will we have. That's only one thing here it will change. That is here senior software engineer. Senior software engineer means he will have 4 to 6 years of experience. The next one is team lead. Team lead. Team lead we will call as TL. Here not STE, here it is SST. Means here how many years should she should have 6 to 8 years. Means after 6 years you are in a position, you are eligible for a team lead. As per your skills, they will provide you the promotion here. Next one is text manager. Text manager. Test manager should have 8 to 10 years. Means you will become a manager after 8 to, whenever you have 8 years of experience, it's after 8 years, you are eligible for test manager. The next one, here, the next one is senior test manager. Senior text manager. Senior text manager will have 10 plus years of experience. If he has 10 plus years of experience, then he will go with okay. Now the next one is next steps are associate director, associate director. The next one is associate director for software. You will become a director, software testing. The next one is vice president, VP software, VP software testing. Okay, these are the roles and their experience. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
These are the here in this way you will have the roles and responsibility. Why I am telling this one is, if you are a fresher, I will not tell these things. I will just give for 0 to 4 years you will be assigned as a software test engineer. I will not give these all details. Okay, these are some testing roles and responsibilities. If you have 0 to 4 years, your role will be software test engineer. If you are 4 to 6 years of experience, you will have senior software engineer. If you are at 6 to 8 years, you are eligible. See, you have to see, if you have 6 to 8 years, you are a team lead. Sometimes people will be there for even they are completed 8 years, they will be after completion of 10 years also still they will be lead. They will not promoted with CT test managers, because as per the skills you will get the promotion. Your your senior manager or manager will think that whether we have to promote this guy, whether we have to promote this guy or not. Because if you have a good skills to lead a team, then If you have good knowledge and you are eligible to lead a team, you are good, then they will think, they will consider you, and they will give you promotion as a team lead. Okay. Okay, these are the things. The next one is, what are the exact response? Here we have the roles. Here these are roles. For how many years you have the roles? Now, for senior test engineer, suppose you are the people, senior software engineer. Senior test engineer, sorry, software test engineer, you are the people, sometime they will ask you what are our responsibilities. Then you should be ready with these answers. If you are a senior software test engineer, if you want to go with senior software test engineer, these are the things. In this, you have to one point perform all responsibilities, whatever the software test engineer will have, the responsibility, all things will be added to the senior software test engineer, as well as they will have some more like review testing artifacts, contribute to test planning, team leadership as required, everything they other these things all they will take care. Other than that, if you are a test lead, if you are going to test lead, these are the key responsibilities. Suppose if you are a test manager, these are some key responsibilities. Okay. Now, now now you people are anyone going with more than 4 years of experience? No. Now, what about you?
No,
No.
having 3 years, 6 months experience.
Okay. So anyway, you are no one will go above 4 years, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then you are good with these things. This slide. Whenever they will ask you what are your test engineer roles and responsibilities, you have to explain these things. You have to explain, you have to tell. First we have to understand project requirements, like we have to analyze and interpret application requirements. Then the second step we have to do, identify test resources, where we need to determine all possible testing situations. We have to explain in this way. See, 1 2 3 6 9 11 points are there here. 11 points means it will take you 2 to 3 minutes to explain this all these steps. Then he will then in the whoever in the panel will get impressed for your answers. Suppose if they asked in the panel what is responsibility means, just I every day analyze and every day I just write some test cases and I will execute test cases, I will take the result, I will give. Though that is an answer, but the way of giving an answer should be effective. The way of answering the question, the answering to the question is should be more effective. If it is not effective, then he will not gain trust, and he will, your profile will not be forwarded to further rounds. Okay, that is the reason you have to give the answers in a clear way. You should not make any brief answers. You should give some clear and explanation answers. Suppose, so for this question, whichever we have here, I have written one question: tester roles and responsibilities. Your role is, your role is, what is your role? Here your role is software tester engineer responsibilities. These are the points you have to explain in the interview or anywhere. First one is understand project requirements. First, you people, what you have to do, someone give the means, first you have to understand the project requirements, means you have to clearly analyze, and means you have to understand first what is this application, what this application is. You have to know it. You don't need to write the code, but you have to know the functionality for what this application is. For it is for whether it is education, for it is shopping, and for whether it is from any other commerce website, what this project is related to. First you have to understand the requirements. The next one is, after understanding the application, you have understood what this application is in, then you have to go and identify the text scenarios. The test scenarios means you have to determine all possible. I told you, right? First, we have to give user IDs with only alphabetical letters, with password as only with some passwords. In the different way we are testing, this means all possible testing situations we have to determine. We have to find it based on functional and business needs. Whatever the functional testing, and as per if any have client requirements, any client will tell test in this manner. Means business will ask you to test this too. Then you should be ready with the type of testing. Okay. The next one is design and prepare test cases. What you have to do, you have to write some test cases to validate application features and workflows. How to write the test cases, I will tell you. Don't get worried. I will let you know how to write these test cases and how that Excel sheet should be managed. I will tell you that. The next one is execute. Whatever the test cases you have written, that test cases you have to execute. You have to perform. As of now, we are discussing manual. So we will talk about only manual testing. Perform manual test execution to check the functionality and this performance, whether it is good or not. The next one, log test results, means the whatever the testing you have done, if it is passed, you will tell, okay, this is working fine. The test got passed. Whatever some comments if you want, see, including the number of passed and failed test cases. How many got passed, how many got failed, you have can log the results, test results. Next one, defect reporting and tracking. If you found anything defects, if you found any issues, then you have to track those software defects using the bug tracking tools until resolution. Bug tracking means, I told you, right, we have to tester will create a bug, they will use the tool called Jira. These people tester will create some bugs, and these bugs will be tracked by testers whether developer has fixed the issues or not, so I can find and go, so that I can go and find the do the testing for these things. The next one is retest fixed defects. Means if you have found something defects and you created bugs, then again you have to test that functionality. You whatever the bugs you have created, developer will say I have fixed that bugs, means you have to check whether this application is working function is correctly or not after fixing the bugs you have created. The next one is perform different types of testings. Perform different types of testing means execute sanity, functional, usability, compatible testing as per project requirements. As per the project requirements, you have to perform some types of testing here. I already given you list. Under the functional testing, we have some different types of testing, but that type of testing, we have to implement these type of testings. We have to process the steps of STLC, software testing lifecycle, not development lifecycle. STLC we need to follow. That is software testing lifecycle. Yet we have not discussed about these types of testings. Whenever we complete the types of testing, then you are able to understand this point. As of now, just after checking this functionality of errors, you have to do the types of testing. Now, prepare and submit status reports. Means whatever you do, you have to make the document somewhere. Whatever the progress you do, whatever issues you find, what are the results you got it, either daily or weekly, a status reports you have to send to the leads or managers. Suppose now I am in my company, in my project, what we will do every day, whatever the task we do on the daily basis, we have to enter in the one Excel sheet there. Every day, our lead or our manager will check the report. He will go and check the report, whatever we work, whether we are working or not, what we worked on it, everything he will check it. Sorry, everything he will check it. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Everything he will check it. The status reports, that is one, leads or managers. Clear? Now another thing is, okay, the next one is participate in team meetings. What you will do, or another responsibility is, you have to join all the meetings and you have to participate in all the team meetings. Every day you will have some daily stand up call. Daily stand up call means, don't think like we have to stand in meetings. Okay, daily stand up meetings means there you will be joining the meetings on timely basis. Every day you will have some, our managers are senior, your managers are leads, they will create one invitation. Suppose now every day we are joining the class at 9:45 a.m., right? Means in the same way, every day we have to join the meetings as 9:10. Suppose that's the thing, 9:45 a.m. You have to join the meeting at 9:45 a.m. That will be for 30 minutes, or for half, that maximum it will be 30 minutes. More than that, it will take 1 hour. Maximum 30 minutes to 1 hour. So you have to join that meetings. You should not miss the meetings, because in that meetings you will discuss about your projects, what, where you are. If you are joining in the daily stand up, here we will discuss. You will have some internal calls, means only you people will join, like your team, you members, you people will take care. Here sprint reviews, coordination meetings with QA team and management. You have another like scrum calls. Okay, everything you will get joined, every meetings will be have, you have to join with the management also. Means here meetings will not be like only 2 or 3 members. Sometimes you will connect with the calls. Sprint reviews means planned reviews. Sprint means a plan. That this terminology is very important. Here we will discuss what is this sprint. Whenever we discuss about the sprint tool, then we will discuss, we will let you know what is this sprint, how we need to, how we need to create the sprints, what is the sprint reviews, what is this PO, product owner. Okay, we everything we will discuss this. As of now, just we am just telling you what are our responsibilities. You will join the meetings and you have to give the answers whatever the questions has been asked with the management or anyone. You should be ready with everything, whatever you have done, what are the progress you have done today, that you need to tell, and what are the pending things you want to do, when you will complete those things you need to tell in the call. Everything will taken care in the meetings. The next one is develop automation scripts. Some clients will ask you to create some automation scripts for regression testing. I didn't explain you till what is this regression testing. Let us consider this as a testing purpose. They want to test testing an application as per the automation script. They don't want a manual script. If the requirement is for automation script for this application, you have to be make sure that you are giving some efficiency and consistency in the future releases. Means you should be follow the time management. When if suppose you already have told you they will ask you how many days it will take care, then you have to be, you have to come up with a plan. I can complete this in a 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. You have to tell the timeline. Then you have to consistently, you have to follow the timeline, because in the future, because they will have released the application. Whenever they want to release any application, they will go with, they will announce a date. In before the 20 to 30 days they will release one date. This this application we are going to release into the market on this particular, suppose today is 14th October. Since 18th, and suppose let's November 18 or November 20, your application, they will tell you that we will release the application in the November 20. Means you have November 20 means you should not be like on November 20 I will create the script and I'll give it. Before 2 to 3 days itself, you should be ready with all the things. Otherwise, if you are not doesn't, if you are not following the timeline as per the given, as per our given timeline for future, this will affect your future releases date, and that will then POs and these people will ask the management, client will ask you, your company, why the release of the date of the release has been changed. Then they will tell you, then they will tell these people, the testing, due to the testing team had not created the scripts, this got delayed. This will affect you. This will affect. Then people will come and asking the questions, hey, why, what happened? Then they you will get some. Uh, it feels like what they can say. It will affect your position there in the project. If you are doing the same thing multiple times, like 2 to 3 times, then they will release you from the project, not from company. They will release from the project. You have to again search for the another project. So to make sure, if whatever the what work that been assigned, you have to complete on the on time, as on the timeline basis. These are our responsibilities. As whatever I have in few test scenarios, test cases, one by step, one by one, we will understand in the next classes. Before going to that classes, as of today, I have given you all the terminologies. I have given some brief terminologies how it will be. So as for today, you have to be, so as per today, you have to be ready with the some interview questions. I already told you what is why tester role is required, what is testing, what is software testing, how the requirement you will get, and how you what are your roles and responsibility of tester. See, already some interview questions already you got it, and don't make delay on learning these interview questions. You have to follow. So because this November December you don't will not have much placements, but after January, whenever January starts new year, that is January 20, maximum thing is after January 20, you interview means you will have more opportunities. After completion of, I will tell you one more thing. After completion of manual testing, after completion of manual testing, prepare a resume, okay, and start applying for manual testing, only for manual testing. If you have some luck, you will get a job for manual testing first of all. Then you can parallelly learn automation with me. Did you guys understand what I said?
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
After completion of this manual testing, we will complete this manual testing. Almost it will take next 10 days. We'll complete this manual testing. Then you should be in a position to answer any question related to the manual testing, and you should explain how I'm explaining, guys. See how I'm explaining you. Whatever things simply I can explain. There will employee ID, password, login, reset button. But what I'm doing, I'm giving you some picture representation. Why? Because I want you people to make sure that you have to understand. Because if you have given anything in picture representation, it will make you understand clearly. Got it? That is the reason I'm drawing some pictures. I'm drawing in some means I want to make you the, because see, if I give you is a definition, rather than giving a give definition, here having a picture representation, you can understand it. Seeing this table itself, this flow diagram itself, you can understand what was going on. Got it? So in the next class, so for today we have done. In the next class, I'm coming with the uh, concept called SDLC. Concept called SDLC. There I will explain what is
Okay.
SDLC, and what next one I will explain what are the different models in SDLC, and we will complete the SDLC in the next 2 classes. Got it? And
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
yeah,